Hello and welcome to today's bloggy thingy. I'd like to start this by apologising for the fact that I've not uploaded a video in 4 months, 2 weeks and 1 day. It's a long time and I don't really have a particularly decent excuse. When I was thinking about it, it sort of reminded me of Charlie McDonald's latest video about why he's not been uploading. And he said how he's scared because he's worried that his videos aren't going to be liked by people and he's not going to be liked by people and all that. And I think one of the reasons my videos have been less, or none, is because I've sort of been doing the same. But instead of with my videos about my writing, in that I've started considering writing as a job of mine, or a potential job anyway. And so I was starting wondering, anyone that watched my last video will have seen that it was basically just all about that and the revamp and the fact that they were now a big part of my life. And I started concentrating on them, getting them all professional, worrying what, if someone reads this, would they think, oh, that's the kind of person, kind of writer I want to employ, really concentrating on them. And then as a result, doing the same with these, in that I decided I wanted to make my videos more professional, more, I was concentrating on bigger projects, but I'm one of those kind of classic teenage kids who just, I'm not very good at finishing projects. I'm rubbish at starting them as well, in fact. Which is why I'm, right now, saying I'm very sorry that I've not been uploading videos, but I'm going to put one hand on my heart, the other in the air, and I'm going to say that I promise that all the videos I've started in the last 4 months, 2 weeks and 1 day would be uploaded onto YouTube at, well, as best quality as possible by the end of the Christmas holidays. I say that because I've now also started college and things are getting really busy and everything at college, but with it, it's a media course. I'm learning some really amazing skills and my confidence is getting really boosted. And as a result, I hope that I can use what I'm learning there to make these videos better. And also the fact is they're all basically summer holiday videos, in that it's me going to York to see my cousins, me going to the Olympics on my birthday, me in Italy, and then finally, and although it's the smallest, to me the most important was last Sunday when I went to the Epilepsy Action London Convention weekend to run a workshop, or a discussion as it was. And I think, Christmas time, winter time, it's November now and I'm waking up and thinking, oh god, it's already nearly dark and I've not even gone to school yet, and I barely see the daylight anymore. Like, I get up at 8 o'clock and I sometimes don't get home till nearly 6:30, and it's just like, oh god, it's winter already, Like, I tried making a whole catch-up video about the last 4 months and the lighting was just terrible. It just all looked really dull and everything. But I'm kind of going a bit over here. I just wanted to say sorry, and anyway, so what I'm saying is, those videos that I've spoken about will be up in the winter time, when you want to remember the amazing summer that I think we all had. I'm a Londoner through and through, and it was absolutely great for everyone. For me, especially, I think, sorry, I got that the wrong way. It was great for me, and I think it was great for everyone as well. So, sorry, and thank you for sticking with me and everything. And I hope you enjoy the next half of this blog. Now, I've been meaning to do a fashion item for quite a while. And the other day, whilst I was talking to myself, I came up with the idea for an item about a particular item. And that item is jeans! Yay! Skinny jeans, to be precise. It's an item which I think a lot of people wear, including the great Alex Day, he takes it up to the next level, doesn't he? But I've got quite a collection here. I have 8 pairs. There's only 7 days in the week. The maths therefore equals that I have more than I need. And I've worn jeans for a very long time. I've got some interesting stories and probably some interesting facts about jeans. So here you go. So first I thought I'd introduce you to my jeans. They actually sort of go in a link, in that the place where I buy all my jeans names their jeans in styles, and they're all made slightly differently, but they're all very similar. So we'll start with the pair I've got on today. There you go, just sort of nice blue skinny jeans. So, the ones that are most similar to these plain, long, skinny blue jeans are these, which are exactly the same except they are sort of a shiny black rather than a sort of marble blue. The next ones which are most similar to those are these, which are not black, they're grey, and although they're the same thinness, they automatically fold up at the bottom, and when they do, they are sort of a maroony purple kind of colour. It doesn't really show very well in this light. The next jeans that link to those are these, which are the same style, fold up, but they're bright pink. And they're bright purple when they fold. Next come these, which are a totally different style. They're a lot thicker denim, but of course they're also pink, slightly different pink, and they don't fold, they're just straight. The next ones are these, which are again the same, but they're light green. Then come the bright blue ones. These are actually a bit big for me, in that they're a 10, not an 8, so I don't wear them much. And then the last pair are the other ones which I don't wear anymore, and they're navy. And I miss having a pair of navy jeans. Like, navy jeans just go with everything. But something happened with these, in that they shrunk in wash whilst I was growing, and as a result have a slit down the arse. My grandma tried patching it, but it's just, I can just feel it ripping every time I stand, walk, or do anything in them, really, which is a shame. Because you always need a pair of denim jeans. Blue denim jeans. Another story about patching jeans is my first ever pair of jeans that I ever remember really, really liking. And they were sort of a long, very light denim blue. I've never really had light blue jeans since then. And I fell over, split the knee. My grandma patched them up, denim me. Again, slightly different denim, so it was sort of, sort of a cool fashion thing, you know. Oh look, I've got light denim jeans with dark denim patches. When I ripped the next knee, she patched it up red instead. Oh, that's so cool, I've got like coloured patches on my jeans. My sister thought it was cool, so got my grandma to patch up her rips in pink. Because this is when we were kids, you know, you run around a lot, you fall off your bike, you rip your jeans constantly. I think by the end, I just had my jeans covered in loads of coloured patches, like the pockets, everything, you know, just patches. Because at the time, it was cool. Now you just walk around with rips, and apparently that's cool. All of mine are in one piece. There is another pair of jeans in my wardrobe, right at the back. I've just made a terrible mess in there, getting them out to show you. And that's these. Show you the bottoms. I did not wear these around in public. They were for a fancy dress competition. I had two pairs of jeans very similar to each other, and these were my favourite jeans at the time. And for my end of year 6 school trip to the Isle of Wight, we had a fancy dress competition at the end of it. The first thing came to my head was cowgirl, so I got my grandma to add some gingham to my most cowgirlish jeans. Wore my mum's cowgirl boots, tartan shirt, and came third place. All because of my explanation of the outfit. I mean, I went on and on and on about how fabulous my mum's boots were, because, yeah, that's the kind of thing she used to do. Now, people don't really realise how many kind of styles jeans come in. It's sort of like they're skinny, or they're baggy, or they're short, or they're long, you know. But it's not. It's much more complicated. Like, there's a whole science behind buying jeans. And a couple of years ago, a craze began about this thing called leggings. Somebody then had an idea. I know, let's make some leggings that look like jeans and call them check-ins. Don't you think that's the most ingenious name ever? No, it's not. It's like obvious and just simple. So jeggings came out, and then someone thought, I know, let's take the next step. Let's add a zip into them. So they made jeggings that looked even more like jeans, and were basically just jeans that were slightly stretchy, and decided to call them treggings. Now I was never a leggings fan until quite recently, so I went out and I bought a pair of jeggings. Unfortunately, the thinness of them was not great, and I think it was while I was filming actually. I just let down onto the floor, onto my knees, and all of a sudden they ripped. You know, you just hear that noise. It's like, and you sort of feel, and it almost hurts because you just feel them stretching at the seams, and it's just like, oh. So I wore them still, you know, with a rip. Wasn't that bad, and I went to my local shopping centre and I went to try and get a replacement. It was from the same shop, so I was standing there in the changing room with no trousers on, and my mum took them to show the person. You know, she thought, I know, I'll just tell them that we've got a pair of their jeans and they've ripped. So I got my replacement jeans, got my money back for my ripped jeans, and my replacement jeans were these, which then ripped again, and I replaced with the ones I'm wearing. You see, the ones that ripped were originally blue. These are blue. These are blue. And it's because although jeans come in loads of different styles, blue jeans are an essential. Always remember that. One more fact is that my sister was when she was younger was also a fan of jeans, so much so that she created a girl band with a friend of hers, and they called themselves the Denim Jeans. They sort of based it on a, like, I think it was a mix between Girls Aloud and Busted. You see, these posters behind me, this isn't my wall of stuff, by the way, this is my sister's wardrobe. And in the posters there, they used to be busted. Like, I've shown you my room before, and the amount of Justin Bieber that's there, that was busted before, like a couple of years ago. Like, I just recently rediscovered Busted. Busted's awesome, but anyway, they sort of like based this band, and it was called Denim Jeans, and they sang the song that went, Denim Jeans, coming at ya, Denim Jeans, coming at ya, and like most girl bands, it was basically just that over and over again. So, I hope you've liked my blog about jeans. I hope you accept my apology. And I hope my sister doesn't kill me too much for embarrassing her like that. She probably won't, because she never bothers watching these videos. But thank you to you for doing so.